question for you. I've seen a lot of people saying that rather than searching on Google, the new way to search is on TikTok. Now,
Right.
I'm a millennial, so I'm still using Google, but I think it might be for the Gen Z people, I think they might be moving over to TikTok. So I wondered, number one, if you've heard this. Number two, if you have an opinion or if you've noticed any trends on the whole thing that people are actually using TikTok as a search engine.
Yeah, I have heard that too. I mean, they say TikTok is going to be the next search engine, Google search engine. They're going to be there because the diversity that they have shown in terms of algorithm and the way they calculate everything based on the touch point that they observe through the conversion tracking, advanced conversion tracking system that they have. But usually the platform looks way simple than it is because most of the time the integrations that they use in order to collect the data because they have different you can say touch points to create data. For example, people searching through the tags, people searching through hashtags, people searching through images. I mean, they haven't added the platform the functionality of search by image, but probably they would be using the keywords in terms of creating the images or anything specifically like that because that is totally huge in terms of creating something that is more of a cringe and entertainment. We cannot get that from Google, but ultimately the quality of leads, the quality of the high intent buyers are mostly on Google. So we cannot underestimate Google as well because TikTok could be an alternative platform, but in a sense of like new design, fashion, something like that, entertainment stuff. Fashion and entertainment is the best category to analyze that, but still, most of the innovation videos, small videos are still trending in there. But generally, the article thing, the research, and this kind of informative and educative things are generally reside still in the Google's database systems. So that would be the ultimate thing at the moment, but Google is not going anywhere. But TikTok can take it in some form of their uniqueness in their algorithm analysis and how they're gonna award publishers and of course the advertisers because any platform has to abide by the rules or the desires the advertisers have the way they want to use it because if they're not going to listen to the advertiser they're not going to make the money because as you might know the Amazon last year made more money through their Amazon PPC ads than any other platform that they have been using like AWS or even the selling or anything. So advertisement is the gold mine for most of the platform who has been using with that. So TikTok would be another best idea because you can see the growth of the TikTok is really high in many regions, but they are playing very safe because they have got a lot of restrictions in place. But probably I think that would be Facebook and Instagram in some way.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I didn't know that Amazon had made more money from Amazon because as far as I know, so many people are using AWS that I thought that
Yeah.
would be the main content driver. But yeah, just to add to that, I mean, so far I've been running a couple of campaigns on TikTok. I generally
Mhm.
say that right now it's better for like reach and engagement, the lower funnel side of things didn't perform so well. I mean, it could be because it's a new platform. There's not so much data on our pixels and stuff like that on the pixels that I ran. But yeah, I did notice that it's definitely more of a reach and upper funnel. So as you rightly said, Google's probably not going anywhere for a while. I think that they're still pretty safe, especially on the lower funnel end of things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have also tested and everything for the Snapchat and TikTok because they are kind of compared in different way, but they are completely and mostly based on the top of funnel and middle funnel objectives. You cannot rely, maybe you can rely a bit more on Instagram and Facebook because they have a lot more data and they are kind of one of the starters in social media industry and they got a little bit of more understanding what the customer needs are and their algorithm in terms of data collections and then targeting based on their advanced auto placement algorithm is more kind of sophisticated and smart than TikTok and
Mm.
Snapchat because I have spent like thousands of dollars on TikTok and Snapchat and they have not generated the conversion that we were expecting. through even retargeting or adding up the pixel data, or even specific interest, adding the specific interest for the TikTok, let's say the hashtags for specific audience interest, fashion, beauty, anything that the product related for. But at the end of the day, it's really good for generating the awareness and reach, and maybe even a bit of the consideration stage, or you can rely on for the desired state of the funnel in terms of AID model that we use for the funnel. But at the end of the day, what really matters is how you are engaging that person based on the stage of the awareness that your customer is. And we can use different platform to engage that. And you said already, which is a great point, that we have to analyze where the customer is in the customer journey, and based on that, what matter is to target them wherever they are. And marketing mix model works wonders in this way, because you have to use every possible platform to make yourself visible in every situation, but to use it wisely in a way that it get mixed with complete you can say the surroundings or the framework of or umbrella of marketing in every platform. You should use programmatic. Programmatic is best for the video entertainment or the video awareness ads, and same for social media to get to know more people in less cost, because if you're doing that in through programmatic, that would be very costly to go for. And same is for the search engine, bottom of the funnel, go for the search engine targeting. Of course, search engine has like kind of a diversity. It gives you the control that you can categorize them based on their intention, based on the awareness stage. You can launch different campaign for the top of funnel keywords like informative and educated. You can use another keyword set and for another campaign based on their intent, like sale intent, use that, lead intent, use that. So there is a lot of diversity and the control. At the end, we can use it and capitalize it as per our need and the stage of marketing efforts that we are in.